Well, howdy. I made a big decision today. After buying this SKMEI watch, 1991 in gold color, I decided to go ahead and order a second watch that's rose gold. And I wanted to explain how I ended up doing this. Okay, let's do a close examination of the gold one. This is a large statement for me to make, but I believe that this SKMEI watch, which by the way is $11.71. That's the gold one on AliExpress, free shipping and free returns as well. This watch, this is it. Now, I would say of all of the inexpensive watches I've ever purchased, this was probably the best value. This is a copy of a Seamaster, of course, an Omega Seamaster, but look at the beautiful, the actual dial face. It is curved at the edges down, which is lovely. It has a second hand, it has the day, and it has the date. It's not too thick. Of course, it's a quartz, and it's a beautiful leather band. But check this out. It has a convex crystal. Now, a convex crystal reflects light completely differently than a flat one. And I would say a whole lot better. It doesn't have that kind of blinding penetration of light that you get with a flat one, like you would get off a mirror or a window. Other point. It is comfy on the wrist. It's not too big, although it is on the large side. I think it's a very classic looking watch. This is a full leather, true leather band. And if all I got out of this watch, buying it for $8 or $10, is the band, I'd be satisfied. But I got it in my head that on at least one watch that I was buying, I would get all the different versions and have like them in a row just for fun. What does that mean on this watch? Okay, well, you got the gold one, okay? Then you have the rose gold. Now, the only minor complaint I have with the gold watch is that it is not the easiest watch to read in the world. The indices are rather light in color, whereas on the gold one, the rose gold, they're darker. You see? Now, okay, so this one's $11.71. I just ordered this today, so that's my second. Now, the third one that I order is probably going to be the black one. And then to round out the collection, I go with the stainless too, but that's going to be harder to read too, in my opinion. But that would be the full set. So you go from stainless to rose gold to gold and to black. Now, you may notice on AliExpress that you can get a little higher price. What's going on here? Well, it comes with a box for $13.72, where without the box it's $11.66, and that would come with a bubble wrap. But my thinking is, even if I don't like this second watch that much, or I like it better than the gold one, I can retire it and grab the leather band, and for $10 or $11 for the band. It's a premium band that's not easy to get your hands on. It's not an inexpensive band. It's a very nice band. But these watches, particular model watch, the SKMEI 1991 luxury quartz men's fashion watch, it's a beautiful watch. Doesn't look cheap. Doesn't feel cheap. It is a very, very lovely timepiece. And so I would like to have this in rose gold, and then I'll see how I feel after that. But you can see the case itself is quite smooth. It's not rough. And it's not that light. It's not a super cheap material, and you've got your back, and it does have water resistance, a little bit of water resistance, like 5 meters. It's a very lovely watch. So anyway, this is the first time that I've actually had it in my mind I might move towards getting all of the versions of a given watch. In order to do this, it would have to be a very inexpensive watch for me to do this. It'd have to be a watch I like a lot. But again, I do believe, by the way, the dive watch I got from SKMEI for $10 or whatever was another killer deal. Let me show one so that you can see what that watch is. This was a gorgeous watch. Very, very nice on the wrist. No hint that it's a cheap watch. Again, a convex crystal. It was just a lovely, lovely, lovely watch. I gave it away to a friend who I thought would like it, and they did. But this comes in a lot of different versions. See, you could go with the black one. That one. That's a nice looking watch. That's nice. So I was gonna go with that watch for the full collection, but it's a little bit biggish for me, just biggish, and it's got the other one has a leather band. See what I mean? And I'm partial to leather bands. They're lighter, and I just find them less obtrusive, and they're safer when you ride a motorcycle because they won't cut up your arm if you crash. So this is one I went with. I'm going to challenge you. You see if you can find a convex crystal on a watch under $25. Good luck. I've looked at all the Casios. I've looked at the other watches other than the dive watch from SKMEI. Why do I talk about SKMEI? I don't get any money from SKMEI. I've never heard from SKMEI. They don't send me watches. They don't do anything for me at all. But I think for the buck, they're the best deal going in the world. They're better than the George watches at Walmart. They're probably, I would say in some of their characteristics, they're superior to Casio. Because with the Casio, you're not going to get a domed crystal in this price range. Is that important? It is to me. I mean, I don't know for everybody, but it is to me. Anyway, I'll keep you posted when it comes in. We'll do them side by side and do a comparison. Only downside, there's no lume. But you know what? The lume on inexpensive watches ain't worth much. Doesn't work well that much at night. It works a little. I will say my Casio day timer. I'll show you. That's another very, very nice watch that I like an awful lot. I do like this, and that's the beautiful Casio day timer, but look at the reflection pattern off the light. It's blinding. It's just absolutely blinding. Where with the SKMEI, which is a fourth the price, see how it's different in how it kicks the light. It's not quite so blinding. Pushes it into a smaller space. Anyhow, that's the scoop. I'll keep you posted. I don't know whether I'm going to be happy or not till I get it and I try it. But I think it's a good move. Why did I do it? I want a little easier reading face with the indices. A little easier to read.